Hello everyone and welcome back to another lesson on Adobe Premiere Pro. So in this lesson, I'm going to show you how you can actually go ahead and start make a video. All right, so I'm going to show you the whole process, how you can actually get the video, add the video and then edit it. And then you can add text. I'm going to add some music as well. And at the end, I'm going to show you the end result by exporting it. Exporting it is very, very important. Now, at some point, some videos, if they are very long, then exporting or rendering the video could take some time. But we'll get to that later. Right now, let's go to Adobe Premiere Pro and start making our video. Alright guys, so we are here in our Adobe Premiere Pro interface. Right over here we have this one untitled right now. We're gonna change the name at the end. Alright, no problem. We have our sequence 1 right here. We have sequence 2. I deleted the previous projects so we can start fresh right now. Alright, so firstly we're going to need some videos to edit on. Right now I'm not gonna use this sample videos right over here, like I showed you guys how you can I showed you guys the basic tools using these sample videos, but not right now. I'm just gonna go over and import some videos that I downloaded. Okay, so if I go to my downloads over here, I got some I got a video right over here, 2 videos actually, and also an audio that I'm going to use. Alright, so to export it, I just simply need to drag it from here and then add right over here. Okay, also I'm going to need this video as well, so I'm just gonna drag and drop it right over here. So if it has no space, then we can just put it right over on the top. Alright, so also we're gonna add the music, but we're gonna add it later. So firstly, we have this video right over here. Now if I play it, it's gonna start playing just like that. Okay, and then this video would be starting, but firstly let's delete the audio because we don't need the audio right now. All right, so let's make this a bit smaller so we have room to edit it. So this video is much longer, so I'm just gonna keep it right behind over here. Okay, so now if you want, you can trim the video as well. So let's first check the video, how it looks. All right, so we're gonna start off like this. It's important to watch the video, how it looks. Okay, you can actually go ahead and seek it as well. Okay, so let's seek it. So this is the video and it transits to this right over here. All right. Okay, so we have our video ready right over here. Now if I want to make this video, let's look at how long this video is. It's 1 minute 44 seconds. All right, so 1 minute 44 seconds total. All right, it starts from right over here. Now what I can do here is I can actually go ahead and make this this first video that I joined over here. Let's get this a bit separated for a bit right now. Now I want to make this video a bit shorter. Okay, so it goes on to be a pretty long video, pretty long timeline. Okay, almost 29 seconds. So I'm just gonna trim it down to right over here. Okay, so we just need the opening. All right, right this right over here. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and take the opening. All right, we're gonna take the opening right over here. Okay, all right, so we're gonna take this opening over here and I'm gonna use the razor tool right over here and I'm just gonna cut it just over here. All right, after doing that, I can just go back to the selection tool and I'm just gonna cut this section off. And if I select right over here, I can just select it and then right click, ripple, delete, and it will get deleted. All right, so like this, when the wave hits, it transitions into this silent island. All right, and after that, if I just go ahead and fast forward it and see how it looks, so I can actually delete this part. Maybe I can delete this part up to this part. Okay, so let me keep this part going like this, and then I can start trimming. Let's trim it right over here, and once it goes right here, I can trim it back. Okay, trim it from here. Now I can select it again, cut, and then ripple delete. Now it transitions. Let's see how it looks. Just like this, and it goes over like that. Okay, so I want to keep it like that. All right. Okay. So once it just keeps going just like this. Okay, into that view. All right, so after it goes like this, it goes into black. Okay, so I want to add a text over here. Okay, so I want to add, let's say, a text. So I'm just gonna select the type tool from over here. So to add a text, let's go ahead and select the type tool. Now once I've selected, I'm just gonna let the video run until it ends. All right, so now I'm just gonna add the type tool. Just go ahead to this spot right over here, and I can just go ahead and click right here. After doing that, I can type anything I want. All right, so now I can type anything I want. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and type, let's say, enjoy life. All right, and select the selection tool, and now navigate it like this. And I want to add something else right over here. Just give this an emoji. All right. Okay, after doing that, go back to the selection tool, and we can just go ahead and make this a bit bigger through here, not too big. All right, so we want this to fit right over here. Okay, I know it's pretty simple, but I'm just showing you how you can actually end up making a video. Now you can see here the type box right over here. You can move it. Now I want this to stay right after here. Okay, now if I start it, it will start doing like this. Okay. All right, so now you can see that's how it does. Now, another thing I can do here is I can actually go back here and add a text over here. All right, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. So it's pretty simple. Okay, so now once we're done with the video, it's like almost a minute. This video is almost a minute long, so I'm just gonna add a music. All right, now I already downloaded the music. I'm just gonna go back to the downloads right over here. I'm just gonna drag this and drop it right over here. Okay, so once it's dropped, I can just close this one. Now you can see I have my audio track done right over here. Okay, so now if I start the video, let's play it. Okay, so we have our audio ready. Okay, let's see the ending now. Okay, so now you can see that at the ending the audio just completes. All right, dials down. So I'm gonna try to cut it right over here. Okay, so use the razor tool, and I'm gonna press on shift so I can cut the audio and the video at the same time. Okay, so I've pressed shift and I'm gonna cut it right over here. Now you can see the audio and the video have been cut. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this track select forward tool. Now you can see we have the two arrows. Now if I go ahead and select and click just like this, So currently it's not selecting, so I'm just going to use the select tool, and I'm just going to go ahead and delete this part. Okay, select it and delete this part. After that is done, we're going to go back and take a look at how it actually looks. So now we're done with our video. Now if you want, you can just select this audio track and select it here, but you can't actually get there because this is the space for the videos where the videos are edited, and this is the space for the audio. Okay, so once it is done, pretty simple video, and we can actually add more text over here. So if I go ahead and use the type tool and type it right over here, let's type in relax. Okay, so I've typed in relax and I changed the font. Now I'm going to show you how you can do this. If you just go ahead and right click on this text, you can see here you'll find this edit properties and you'll find this window open. Alright, so from here we can change the text however we want. We can change the typography, we can change the video frame, or we can change anything over here. Okay, now the font of the text, I want to change the font of the text right over here, so I'm just gonna go over here and find something, let's say something funky, or we can just use this one. Alright, so after doing that, we're gonna change the colors over here. Now you can actually use any color you want. Okay, so if you use this drop button right over here, you can actually take any color from anywhere on this interface right over here. I'm gonna take this white color, or this pink color would do as well, but I think the white color would be great. Okay, so if I do this, and now I can make this bigger as well. Alright, so if I deselect this one, the stroke will go away. If I deselect this one and this one as well. Okay, so now it's back to normal. Okay, so but the font is a bit funky. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it like this, and let's see if we can get any other color from right over here. Let's take this pink color. Okay, all right, after doing that, I can just go ahead and keep it like this, and now if I play this video, so now you can see that this text right over here, it expands to this video as well. So I don't want this text to stay right over here. I just want to cut it. Alright, so I'm just going to use the eraser tool just like this, and I'm just going to cut it right from over here, and then use the select tool again, select it, cut. Okay, so we don't need to cut the ripple as well. Now let's do this. Okay, so let's add another text over here. Okay, so go to the type tool and type in chill, and then we're going to go ahead and use the select tool, place it, make this a bit bigger like this, and then I'm going to add this right over here. Okay, or maybe let's add it a bit later. So let's add this right over here. If I select it and if I expand it all the way down to here. All right. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna stop it right over here, and I'm gonna cut this right from over here, and I'm gonna delete it. because I'm gonna add another text over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the type tool again, and I'm gonna type in you only. Let's use the selection tool, get this over here, start typing again. Live once. Okay, once that is done, selection tool again, and I'm gonna need to scale this a bit smaller. Select it like this, a bit smaller. You can make this bigger later, just like this. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and delete these. Better yet, you can place this like this. And now if I go ahead and select it again, and now let's go back to this transition. Let's join this. So let's expand this video text to right over here until it ends. Okay. So let's take this script over here, text over here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add this text. Remove it first, and I'm gonna add another text. Okay, for instance, so from here I'm going to go ahead and cut this section over here, and I'm gonna use this razor tool. If I cut it from over here, I'm not gonna cut the audio though. I'm just gonna cut the video from here. You can see it's already cut. Now I'm gonna use the selection tool again and delete this part over here. Okay, once it's deleted, now I'm gonna add this text over here. Okay, this graphics right over here. Okay. All right, so it's perfectly added. Now I'm gonna change the text. All right, so I'm just gonna click over here. And if I double click over here, you can see that I can change the whole font. Okay, so I'm gonna select it, or better yet, I can just go ahead and select the whole of it. So I've created another type box over here. I'm gonna cut that out. Now I'm gonna select this whole text and click on Edit Properties. And I'm gonna change the font. Okay, so this is the text. I'm just gonna change it to a bit more funky. All right, let's use this one right over here. Okay, so now I'm gonna change it, change its color to its traditional color that we have right over here. Once it is done, we can just go ahead and select the select tool, and I can just go ahead and close this panel right over here. Okay, once that is done, I can just select this, and here I'm just gonna go ahead and expand this. Okay, and I'm gonna select this one right over here, make this a bit smaller so it just fits to the screen just like this. All right, so once that is done, I'm just gonna play the video again. Okay, so this is not placed perfectly. All right, now, okay. All right, so now our video is ready. Let's go ahead and export it. Now, exporting it is very easy. Let's show you how we can export this video, okay? Now to export this file, you can just find this option right over here. There's another option if I go to File, and you'll find this option right here called Export. Now if you click on Export Media, you can export it. Okay, so there's this other option called Quick Export. Now if I click on Quick Export, it's gonna ask me where I want to keep my video. Alright, so where do I want to put my video? You just need to simply click over here and select any folder that you want. Now here, another thing that you need to do, that I need to do over here, is to change the name. So I want to change the name to let's say Best Life. Okay, after doing that, I can just click on Save, and I can just go ahead. And another thing is, if I want to put it as a very good quality like 4K, I can select it from over here. Okay, match source, adaptive high bitrate, but I want it at 4K, so I'm just going to select 4K, and let's see if this happens. Now this might take some time depending how long your video is. All right, okay, so you can see it's starting. All right, now it says it's gonna take 19 minutes. All right, so because it's gonna take so long, I'm just gonna cancel it for now. I'm gonna go over to export again, and I'm gonna change the quality to, let's say, 1080. All right, so export it. So now it's saying that it's gonna take only 5 minutes. Okay, so depending on the quality and the time and the length, your export time is going to be limited like that. Okay, so let's wait for 3 minutes until it is fully exported. So now you can see that our video is almost done. It's at 85%. We're gonna wait for 100%, then we're gonna check out our video, how we made it. All right, so it's almost done. Now it's completely done. Let's go to our folder where we've kept our video. So this is the folder, and you can see here, this is the video that we created right over here, and let's play this. So that was our video, guys. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope you learned something. That's how you make a video on Premiere Pro. Now you are free to make any type of video you want. All right, just go wild with your creativity, and I will see you in another lesson.